For this experiment, you're going to need solutions of potassium thiocyanate and 2 different concentrations of iron nitrate solution. You're going to need a graduated pipette. I have some 10 milliliter and 5 milliliter graduated pipettes. Either will do. You're going to need a pipette filler, some cuvettes, 5 50 milliliter graduated volumetric flasks, graduated cylinders, small beakers, vernier interface, vernier colorimeter, and a laptop that runs Logger Pro software. Plug the colorimeter into channel 1 of the interface. Plug the USB port from the interface into the USB port on the laptop. Go to Logger Pro. And open from the Advanced Chemistry with Vernier, experiment number 10, equilibrium. First, we're going to make a calibration curve for the colorimeter. We're going to do that by making standard solutions. We're going to make 5 standard solutions of these volumes of solution. If you notice, each solution will be exactly 50 milliliters in volume, and that's where the 5 volumetric flasks come in, because these each accurately can measure exactly 50 milliliters. This is a pipette bulb filler. It has 3 valves, A, B, and C. If I squeeze valve A between my fingers and compress the bulb, I perform a vacuum inside the bulb. If I press valve B, it sucks air into the bottom of the filler. If I press valve C, it equilibrates and lets gas out through this opening here. I'm going to use this to draw up the required number of milliliters into this graduated pipette after I have carefully added the rubber to the glass. When rubber meets glass, you must always be careful not to try to press that in too hard or at an angle. Put it in straight on. I've placed some distilled water in a cuvette. I'm going to place that cuvette into the colorimeter. It's going to act as a blank. I'm going to make sure that my colorimeter is reading at 470 nanometers. And then I'm going to press the calibrate button. When the light stops flashing, the instrument is calibrated and the absorbance reads 0 or close to it. I'm going to follow the directions that will allow me to make the 5 solutions needed to create a calibration curve by mixing the volumes in the table for iron nitrate, sodium thiocyanate, and water. Press A, squeeze, draw up the solution by pressing B, now I'm going to make that solution level, and I'm going to dispense five milliliters. By pressing and holding down valve C, I'm allowing the solution to run out of this graduated pipette. I'm going to stop when it gets exactly to 5 milliliters. Going to repeat that for the potassium thiocyanate solution. I pressed valve A to evacuate the bulb. I'm pressing B to draw up solution, and then I press valve C to let the solution go out. That's 1 milliliter. Always remove the filler and control the volume with your thumb. That again is exactly 5 milliliters. Going to make this solution up to exactly 50 milliliters. In a volumetric flask. When the bottom of your meniscus reaches this line, it's exactly 50 milliliters. It's been about 2 minutes since the solutions were mixed, and I've got a nice orange color to my solution now. I'm going to take some of that solution, fill a cuvette about 3/4 of the way, put it into the colorimeter, measure the absorbance of that solution, and after you've pressed collect, press keep. Keep now asks you to assign a concentration to that dot, and the concentration can be found in table 1 for the calibration curve for each of the 5 solutions that you make to make this curve. You'll need to repeat that for the 4 remaining solutions in the calibration curve. After you've made the solutions at different concentrations and they have all been in the colorimeter, you can see visually that there is a difference, gradation in intensity of color here. And the colorimeter has picked that up, and we're going to be able to plot a calibration line through this.